up, y'all? It's your girl Jordan Alexandra, and I'm back with another video. Okay, y'all, so I'm coming to y'all today with a content video, and this is a specific video that I have been wanting, willing, and waiting to do. Many things that I've learned within my 20s so far. So I'm only 6 years into my 20s. I am 26, mid 20s. I've learned a lot. So I poured me a little glass of wine, specifically Salt of the Earth. If you know, you know. So within this video, I'm just gonna do a little talking. We can have a discussion in the comments. Comment what you feel, what you agree with, comment some of your experiences, because I'm making my comments on mine. Jumping straight into this video. Many things that I've learned in my 20s. The first one is you don't have to understand everything. And what I mean by that is just simply that you don't have to understand everything. Understanding and wanting to understand everything to me are two different things. I can be very understanding, but I don't have to more in depth understand everything and why everything happens and why it doesn't happen or why I have to wait, or the excess whys that come behind understanding. It just began to be a lot for me mentally. And it took me places that I could have avoided going. Not necessarily avoided, but I could have helped myself more than I did with questioning my level of understanding on certain things. So number two, the next one is be emotional. Be emotional. I know I'm emotional. I am very aware being. My emotions, my feelings. When I go through something, I really go through it. I experience it for real. Yeah, I really just take myself through all of those emotions, which you're going to learn within the next few that I have that even gets overwhelming within itself. But be emotional. It's okay to want to cry. It's okay to feel to cry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be happy. Be emotional. It also brings a sense of awareness for you, like just emotional awareness, emotional intelligence. Be emotional. Number three, it only has to make sense to you. And if it's a vision, if it's a dream, if it's a thought, if it's a feeling, it only needs to make sense for you or to you for you to go out and accomplish that dream or put your mind to that vision or that goal that you had. Do it. It only has to make sense to you. The next person telling me what their vision or their goal may not make much sense to me. But it's also not my vision and it's not my goal. So therefore, it only has to make sense to you, sweetheart. Number four, enjoy your singleness and everything it has to offer. Enjoy learning and loving yourself, literally. Enjoy who you are. Enjoy the seasons that you go through and the different people that you experience yourself being within those seasons. One thing that I got from this was a relationship higher than me that I need to feed. That's my relationship with God, and that relationship would get me so much further than I need to be, and that's gonna bring me that romantic earthly love that I can find here on this earth and be able to experience that same type of love. So that's why I definitely say enjoy learning and loving yourself. It is so much to learning yourself. Body should be able to experience the things that you learn about yourself, the values and the morals, the thoughts, your habits that you just experience with just yourself. You wake up with you every day and you go to sleep with you every day. Enjoy learning and loving who you are, figuring that out, define yourself, validate yourself, tell yourself who you are, affirm that, believe that, and you got it. Enjoy that process. Number five, God will put you exactly where you need to be. And I say that because my career now is something that I wouldn't necessarily say I was running from, but I did put into my head that that was something that I didn't want to do. It was just strictly because of what comes with it. Now that I am actually in that career field and I'm actually living the day to day of that lifestyle, I knew that this is what I needed. Everything else that I'm putting myself into, content creation and fitness influencing, and everything that he knew that I needed, that I loved, because it doesn't necessarily feel like just an everyday job to me. All of it's fun. Behind the scenes is fun. Setting up the camera to record myself is fun. Talking to you guys is fun. Editing is fun. Lifting weights is fun. It's relieving to me. It's all joyful. It's all joyful for me and to me, and I love that. Like I was saying, I strayed away from these things for so long because it requires me to do something that I'm not used to. It requires me to put myself out there. It requires me to be vulnerable and transparent, just to show a different side of me that I'm not used to showing. God put me exactly where he knew that I needed to be, and that's where I am right now. I'm loving it. I'm living in it. I'm going to flourish here. This is where I know that my life is about to change, where I know that God is about to blow my mind. Number 6, God's love is overwhelmingly peaceful. I'll give you a very short summary of what it feels like. It is an overwhelming, heavy presence that literally kills every negative thing, every negative feeling, every negative thought that you feel. Comes down and it weighs on you so heavy. But it's an overwhelming, loving feeling. Like number 7, live in the moments, my love, that bring you pure bliss. Live in those moments that bring you joy, bring you happiness. Year of me being 25 was a lot. Memories that I made within the moments that still felt really hard. Living in those moments and being, or as happy that I can be and be present in that moment. It definitely took me through. It was something that got me all the way through those moments. Number 8, God's no can hurt sometimes. When your mama tell you no, or your daddy tell you no, or your best friend tell you no, or your man or your girl tell you no. Depending on what it is, you can live with it. You can get by it. You know, it may sting for a moment, or you may have your little attitude. But God's no is different, because God's no is also a no that you feel. It's also a no that you know is a no. You can feel that it's a no. You can hear that it's a no. You can see that it's a no. It's confusing. It's a no. It doesn't feel right. It's a no. It really hurts more when you keep yourself there, or you try to make something work that you know is a no. You know that it's just not supposed to work. You know that you're not supposed to be keeping yourself there, and it's just not doing anything for you in that moment. It's stronger than your no, than my no, than any earthly no here. It is so strong, and you know it's a no. I'm telling you, you will know when God is telling you no. Number 9, accepting something you know you have to do but don't necessarily want to hurts. But listen to God. And that piggybacks off of number 8. When you know you need to do something and you're not doing it, or you're trying to make it okay, or you're trying to see if you can fix it, just let it go, sweetheart. God said no. So it's going to always be no. Number 10. And this is where things start to get very real for me. Grieving anything hurts. It's sad. And you offer me in this moment that I wrote this, people and relationships. Grieving things that didn't work hurt. You grieve not only just those things and those experiences and those moments, but I was also grieving who I was in those moments, who I was in those seasons of life. I was grieving the person that I no longer am, the character traits that I no longer can stand, the habits that I can no longer take. It just took me time to grieve over the things that I lost, the memories that I had, even just getting up every day. My routine was so much the same. I mean, we all handle grief differently. Grief looks different for everyone, but I am thankful for the experience. But it was sad. It was definitely sad. From that, number 11, feelings do get overwhelming. I told y'all it was coming. I'm a very emotional person. I'm very emotionally aware. Like I stated before, when I go through something, I fully go through it. I got tired of just feeling any and everything. Just got to a point to where I just wanted to be in a little bubble. Next, from there, one of my favorite ones, number 12, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Number 12, which was another big one for me, show up every single day. Whatever that looks like for you. Show up, serve where you are every single day. No matter the circumstance, no matter the situation, no matter how you feel. Show up for yourself every single day. Whatever showing up looks like for you. Number 14, God's voice is beautiful. I also indulge myself in the things that I know that will help me grow within my faith so that I can hear his voice for myself. Number 15, isolation is necessary for growth. At the end of 2023, I moved to Chicago, and the things that God did within that very short month for me, it shaped all of 2023. The things that I learned, that was a lesson that I needed, that was isolation that I needed, that was growth that I needed here my whole life. I moved here when I was 5 years old. So I've been here ever since. Even going to college, I didn't go off anywhere to college. I stayed within my hometown, and I graduated from the University of Memphis. Even during that time, I was never really away. I never really took myself away from my comfort. I never took myself away from everything that I know. That is what I needed. And I can tell that in 2024 that my next big move will be in 2024. And I knew that from 2023. I know that I am leaving again. I'm moving again. I'm not staying here. But I say all of that to say that I needed that previous experience so that I knew what that felt like for me. So that I know what it's like to move. I know what it's like to pack it up. I know. Yeah. Isolation is okay. Don't dwell in it. Don't sit in it. But grow in it. Let it better you. Let it make you better. And yeah, pray that you learn the lesson that you are supposed to learn within that season for you. Number 16 is that gives me so much comfort. God is with me all the time. God is with me everywhere I go. And that is just so comforting to me to know that literally everywhere I go, he's with me. The next one, we are dwindling down to the last few. Y'all, I have had this glass of wine. I have not touched it at all. It was more so for aesthetics, I guess. But I have not sipped at least not one little sip. I'm going to drink it for sure. But I just had to point out that I have not yet touched it. So, sip. And then we'll get to number 17 because these are good ones. And see, now that I've started sipping on it. Alrighty. Number 17, allow yourself to experience healthy love. I just feel like 2024 has so much for me. I just even feel like this God is literally about to blow my mind. I'm smiling because I believe I am going to enter into the chat this year. I am speaking it into existence. I just feel the preparation that God is putting me through for each and every area and aspect of my life. I know that he has his hand on each and every area of my life. And then the next one that I'm going to say after that is rejecting the idea of attachment. Remember that everything on this earth is an experience. People are experiences. Attached. Don't grow attached, and don't let the earthly things attack you and attach to you. Number 19, you must make room for new things. And all last year, really for like the last 2 years, and then I'll go into my closet and I'll just take things out of my closet and I'll give it away. I'm trying to make room for new things. And honestly, seeing what last year looked like really makes sense to me until 2023, that you're getting rid of things to make room for something so much bigger than you. And last but not least, always lead with a good heart. Above all else, love. Let me think about my reaction before I react. I'm saved, but I ain't soft. Just thinking out of love first and acting on love first. Above all else, love. I will enjoy the rest for myself on my own time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed talking to you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Lemon8 and on Pinterest. Until next time, I will see you in the next video, besties. I love you.